see. Looks like we're missing OC remix. Should be easy enough to add back. There we go. A little wintry music from Final Fantasy. Oh, let's see. Too many logos, too many things. It's okay. We do it anyway. All right, let's kick off the shoes. Right. Oh, apparently I have to log into chat again. All right, logging into chat. Oh, pictures of fire hydrants. Why? Why? Pictures of buses. Come on, man. Obviously, it's identified the picture of the bus. Pictures of motorcycles. Come on. Oh, pictures of bicycles. What is going on? More bicycles. Okay, this is my 5th one now. There's actually not a bus. Yeah, the bus is in that frame too. Okay, now I'm on to pictures of stairs. Why are they... It's Christmas Eve! Why are they doing this to me? Why? A person shouldn't have to classify stairs on... And now more fire hydrants. Oh, come on. Now more motorcycles. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. This is getting absurd. What is this, the 10th one I filled out now? More motorcycles. Okay, hold on. All right, so I am still going through the CAPTCHA to enable chat. I must be clicking wrong on the motorcycles. So when it comes to that, you know, there's any single piece. There's a single pixel in another frame. I select the other frame. Oh wait, is that a motorcycle in the background too? I think that's a motor. I can't tell if it's a moped or a motorcycle. I'll go with. I don't think they distinguish between the two. Okay, now I have to select all images of cars. How many is this? How many of these am I doing? I think I'm performing way better than the average human. And so they're just giving me a hard time. Oh, come on. And then it's doing the thing where the pixels are appearing super slow. You know, and it's always showing me a picture of a car, and it's waiting, 3-4 seconds. Okay, I don't think I see any more cars. All right, I only had to complete 12 CAPTCHAs, but now I'm in. Okay, so weirdness of weirdnesses. Oh, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this. Oh, I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. How do I get this to not show the screen share icon? This is very confusing to me. What is it specific about that? Oh well. Anyway, yeah, so Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. How's it going? How are y'all? I'm gonna pop a top here. I just needed to relax. I don't know. I've just kind of stressed out today, I guess, for whatever reason. I don't know. Probably because dealing with the kids all day so far, just, you know, the bouncing and the yelling and it's not even that they're being bad or anything. It's just, you know, it's kind of like Chinese water torture a little bit. So I just need to take a break and do some code. So we're going to add Julia to Webi, because I used Julia for the first time the other day. I don't know if I'll ever use Julia again, but I needed to pick something to do. So this is what I picked. Also, I'm encoding a Charlie Brown Christmas, so that we have that. What are y'all up to this wonderful Christmas Eve? And also, I am dreaming of a white Christmas, but I don't know if my dreams are going to be realized, because it is looking mighty gray outside. It is not looking like... Oh, well, actually, sorry. I should say, not gray, dreary. But straight above me, lots of blue sky. Over there, lots of gray sky. So, who knows? But it's too warm. It's I think it's in the 40s. So the likelihood of anything happening is not high. Or any snow happening, that is, not very high. I think we've got most of the presents wrapped. So okay, so what was I going to do? Oh, I was going to do Webi. So let me go ahead and clone Webi. We may also push the new version. I think it's time. It's been sitting for a while now. Let's go back to doing this. All right, I'm going to bring that audio down too, so you don't have to hear the echo of the music potentially in my microphone. Okay. So what pull request do we have open right now? I think that one should be ready to go, but that one, this one and this one, they need to go in together. And maybe, I don't know. I do want to take some time to work on this. I want to get this in before 2024 begins. There's just a few little things I might want to fix first. There is one. Actually, I think I did fix it. I thought an error was being thrown, but it wasn't. An error was being created to be logged, but then there was a typo in the variable that was being referenced in the error, and that caused it to throw when it wouldn't have thrown otherwise. Okay. Oh, and then Ferrix Buster. So we might still do this one, the Postgres update. Okay. Ferrix Buster. I am going to, let's see, FF Probe. I'm going to go ahead and start a Julia branch, but those other ones we got to do as well. So Julia has, I think it has its own JSON file for its releases, just like most other programming languages do. Most programming languages do not go through GitHub releases. Most of them have their own thing. And I believe that Julia is normal in that way. Let's go ahead and we will do git switch -c add Julia. And I have the link to the versions right there. All right, so it looks like the keys are the version numbers. Highlighted anyway. Weird, huh? Daggone BOGO sort. Cool. It's got a nice triplet there. And by the way, this triplet is done correctly. Architecture, hyphen, which is a non-word character, underscore for joining characters, hyphen for non-joining characters. Let's see. Ooh, weird with the that. Okay, so here we're getting a little bit weird. MinGW32, does that mean that it requires MinGW to be installed? I'm not sure. Okay. Max 64. All right. Okay, I think we can just let it go off a file name here. Other than that, I think we do want to add... Well, I don't know for certain that it's libc must be GNU. I wonder if... let's just do a quick search. Julia Arch Linux. Not Arch, sorry. I meant to say Alpine. Let's see what we get for this. Test failures on Alpine Linux. This is from a long time ago. Was there... merged, okay. Official Docker. Okay, so let me go back to what I was looking at. I may have been looking at... yeah, I was looking at a particularly poor representation of the version. Let's see... do we have... let's see what our highest version is. Do we have... whoops. Nope. Nope. That's not what I was looking for. Okay. So 1.9, do we have a 1.9? Do we have a 1.10? Okay, do we have a 1.20? No. Do we have a 1.15? Do we have a 1.12? Do we have a 1.11? Okay, so 1.10 is the latest release. Oh no, it's not. It looks like 1.9 might be the latest release. All right, so let's look at 1.9. What? Okay, maybe 1.8 is the latest release? I'm a little confused. Okay, 1.9.4. All right. So this is what a recent release looks like. So we've got GNU, ARM. Okay, great. And do these look like they're going to be correctly identified? I think so. Muscle. Okay. But my guess is that this is muscle. All right, cool. So it's got M1 builds. So Windows 64, I'm not clear on why there are... okay, that one... that doesn't make any sense. How can it be Windows 64 32? What? No! No! Oh, man. I don't know what to make of that. Help me understand this. What is this saying? Julia 194. How are these two different? Oh, one of them's in a zip file. Okay. Oh, man, that's going to kill me. That should say went W. Okay. So it looks like this is actually more correct. All right, thank goodness. Oh, man, that's going to drive me bonkers. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Was I looking at 1.9.4? All right. Okay, I'm just going to open up a... Let's see, W64. Release. Let's see. Okay, release API has incorrect triplet for W for 132. W64. So 132. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. I'm working on adding a Webi installer for Julia. And it would be nice to be able to use the triplet info rather than detect by file name. Yeah, I wish people would use standard triplets. Okay. Actually, I should do this. Hold on. Stack Overflow CoolAge86 triplet. I need to make a self note here. Okay. Where can I see view all answers? I answered something about, or can I see edits? Or most recent? Do I get to see edits? I don't know how I see things I've recently edited. I wish I could search through my activity. That's one thing that I wish I could do. All those are questions. Yeah. Can I see what things I've starred, maybe? Saves? Oh well. I know I also brought this up on, what was it, Atomic Parsley? Actually, I think I made a PR. There we go. I put this somewhere. I'll just throw this in there. There we go. Where did this go? Oh yeah. What is Julia written in? Is it its own thing? What does it say here? Julia is written mostly in Julia, but also in C and C++. Okay. What? And in Scheme? Terrible. Okay. I've put this somewhere. I've put it in like Stack Overflow or something. I'm going to go see if I can find it. I'm going to give one more search on Stack Overflow, because on Stack Overflow I probably did it exactly the same way. It could have been, what's that other one? Stack Exchange? Or not Stack Exchange, Stack, I don't know. Could have been one of the other ones too. It wasn't necessarily Stack Overflow. But I think it was. Okay. I remember the question was about... whatever. I'm just going to move on with my life. This is one of those things where I kind of want to just put up a website that enumerates, you know, something like target triple.dev or host triple.dev. Oops, not .com. Well, really? Ugh, they've redone their font again. I hate it when companies just make useless changes for the sake of change. Their website's so much uglier now. Why? Why do they make their websites ugly? Ah! Okay. Anyway, what does LLVM call it? I think whatever LLVM calls it is probably what it ought to be referred to as. Target triple. Yeah, I have half of my. I have too many sites like this, so I don't really want to do it because I don't want to add another $10 a year to my like $300 a year. But I kind of just want to put up a website that's, hey, look, this is what these things should be, and call it good, be done with it. Let's not worry about it anymore. All right. Anyway, so let's get back to the task at hand. We will fetch the versions and create the whatchamadoodle. And I forget, is Julia actually the command? I think it is. Julia releases.js. Let's just take a look at another one. Let's look at Go. I don't think we're actually going to have to do any of the mapper stuff. And, you know, I kind of want to switch over. I want to switch everything over to fetch. This might be a good place to do that, to just start with it. I think it's done this way, right? We don't have to worry about cores. We can just await that. And then, you know, this is the weird thing. Well, since this is so likely to succeed, I don't think I'm going to do anything about it in this particular case. But you know, the weird thing is that when you call, let's see, and this actually would be releases. So that's when you call resp.json. The problem is that it consumes the body, so I never use it in production because you can't get the error message. You know, because if you call resp.json and something goes wrong, you want to know, okay, well, what was it? So I always just call resp.text and then json.parse it on my own. That way, if something goes wrong, I can print the error message. All right, so get all releases, and then let's go ahead and replace this with an example of a good one. Huh, that's funny because that was, the Go one was an example of not a good one. But let's go ahead and grab a good Julia example. I probably want to grab the latest Mac. Ooh, dang it! Why do they choose file names so arbitrarily? This is, it's one of those things. We don't have to have this problem. This is not a problem that we have to have. It really, really isn't. Linting this one's gonna circ. Oh, bless me. Merry Christmas, everyone. It's a Merry Christmas sneeze. Okay. What is all this? Kind archive? What about the Windows one? What was that then? Mac 64. Ugh. Okay. OS. Okay, so it does say OS. WinNT. Yeah, okay, so we're going to have to do some of this mapping stuff. Arch. Triplet. It's got, yeah. Alright, so we're just going to have to map out wait, what is this? Okay. WinNT. There's just Windows. It's so weird. Maybe this project started back in the 90s or something. But it's just kind of weird. Okay. Actually, you know what I want to do is I want to get the printout. We are gonna do the printout of this one so I can see what it is. So that's okay. That's an example of what it looks like. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get that response. We're going to get it as JSON. And one of my 2024 Q1 items is to distinguish between releases and builds as far as how this exports stuff. Okay. What version of Node are we on here? 21. Oh, that's why. All right. Is our tools working now? Still not working, but maybe that's because some other reason. Maybe we have a syntax error. Because maybe I just did something I didn't. Yeah, missing semicolon is not a big deal. Okay, that's a problem. Okay, there we go. All right. So builds by version truly is releases. Oh, this one's a little hardcore. I'm going to change the music. Okay. Do we have in here version? This version. I mean, this is pretty darn simple. We don't need to strip that. We don't need to do that. We don't need to worry about file version because the file version actually is the right thing. Oh, this is what we need to do though. Let versions equals object.keys builds by version. And then it would be actually version of versions. And then it's going to be let build equals builds by version. And then do we have any of those that are unfavorable, meaning that they're just garbage? Like with Zig. Some of the Zig builds don't make any sense. Okay, no, these are all versions. Great. Okay. So... and these actually are builds. So that's good. I don't know of any that are odd, so we're just gonna get rid of that for the moment. And, oh my goodness, this is almost, I mean, it's almost a perfect mapping. It might be a perfect mapping, actually. Other than that, you know, it's got some oddities, like calling it WinNT instead of Windows and stuff like that. But URL, okay. So, what have I got? Download. It's going to be build.url. SHA-256. Size, nice. Extension. We'll just let that auto detect. Arch, it looks like it's doing right. So we're going to do console build.arch, build.os. What else? Do we have libc? It doesn't have a libc. But in this case, I think if we split the triplet... Okay, so I also want a console.log triplet. Okay. And I think it would be fair to give this the name. It's just the after the slash. Build.SHA-256. I guess it would just be SHA-256, right? Or, I mean, here's another question. Is can we not just kind of tell what type of SHA it is by the length? Would it be sufficient to just say hash? Some of them have multiple hashes. I think SHA-1, SHA-256 are pretty good. I recognize that there is a weakness in SHA-1, but I don't think it's the kind that you could exploit in against this type of scenario. Let's see, extension, OS version, size, SHA-256, arch, kind. That's nice of them to put the kind. I actually want to get the kind as well. So here's what we're going to do. So that when this logs out, I get it. And do triplet, kind, see what all of our options are. So URL triplet kind arch size version OS extension. Okay. And then I would like to see the file names as well with the version removed. So if we could do let file name equals build.url.split dot, what trick would I use here? Slice would be -1, I think. Foo bar dot split slice the -1. Yeah, okay. And then what I want to do with file name is just get rid of the version. There we go. So this is just so I can see what everything looks like. Oh man, how many times did I type boolid? Do that all the time. Instead of build, type boolid. Because it sounds cool. I do it on purpose. Totally on purpose. Boolid, boolid, boolid! Alright, so... Okay. So version, build.version, file version is also build.version. Although in this case they're not different. I don't think this has a concept of LTS. So we're going to go with false. Channel. Auto detect. Alright, file name. Okay, date. Do we have the date on here? It'd be nice if we did, but it doesn't look like we do. Okay, we've got a files section. Oh, I didn't realize that. So we do need to be doing files. Hold on. So build for let file of, well, I guess this would be release actually. So this would be release for build of release.builds, or sorry, files. Okay, do we have other important information? If we roll up files, stable is true. Okay. Stable is false. Okay. All right, that's pretty simple. All right, but we do not have any date. Okay, good enough. All right. Okay, so when we run this, what we will get will be, oh, cannot find root request. That's okay, we don't need it, right? Boom. File name dot replace is not a function. Really? That's strange. If not build.url, continue, console.log, build. Build. All right, what am I missing here? Okay. Oh. Oh, wait. No. I need to do Diffner. What would I do? Dot at -1 would it be? Cool. All right, so then, all right, so we run this and then we do sort-u and we get to see here's what every single version looks like. So we know what the pattern of the version looks like. Okay, every single arch, ARMv7L, and every single PowerPC 64LE, all the extensions. Yeah. Oh. And let's see. And all the file names. Oh. That's kind of frustrating. Yeah, my guess is this muscle would probably not run on regular Linux, but we will find out. My guess is that all of these are GNU, hardcore GNU. Well, yeah, they are hardcore GNU because they are. So, so that muscle one is going to be hardcore muscle, though. Okay, let's grab what we have here. Okay, I'm gonna do. Let's not call this file name. Let's just call it name. Yeah, let's file name. Let's just replace that with name, and then we're gonna do a couple more replacements. So we're gonna replace. Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna slice. Julia.length off of there. Is that right? We're going to slice 0 and nothing. Yeah, I think that's right. And then we're also going to slice negative. Let's see. Build.extension.length. All right, and then what does that give us? Name. All right, so we got that. All right, let's take a look at it again. Oh wait, that didn't work out right. Hold on. Did I miss something? Okay, there we are. I just had grabbed the previous one. How's it going, everybody? What's up, chat? What are y'all up to? Merry Christmas Eve. Let's see. Release info. Versions. All right, we're going to go reversey on this. Oh, and we need to do that as sort has an option for version sort or numeric sort or something. There we go. Okay, cool. So it's really nice to be able to look at this holistically, as it were. All right, so the only two types are archive or installer. So in this case, we would actually want to not provide whatever the .exe is. I'm guessing the DMG would just have the stuff inside, but I don't know. So I would say in this case we would actually want to filter out installer. If build.kind or debugging. All right, so we should just be able to get rid of all of that and we'll be good. Okay, so are there any of these that we need to map? So ARMv7L, that's probably fine. i686, PowerPC 64LE. All of this should be good. I don't think any of those need special treatment. And then as far as extensions go, I think we really only have .targz and .zip to worry about, because the only kind we need to worry about is the archive. And then we have, okay, FreeBSD, Linux, Mac. Okay, and this is where it's a little bit weird. Let's see. Okay. All right, let's try this. Okay, and then Mac to Mac OS. Oh, to Darwin. Actually, I don't think we need to do anything about this. Let's see. Is odd. I don't think we need to worry about removing anything. I think all of the builds are valid builds. I don't think we need the arch map. I think all the arches are valid arches. I might just do ARM 7, ARM v7. My 686, we could just take that to x86. And I don't think we need to worry about the particularities of that, because there's like a V1, V2, V3 or something, but we don't need to worry about it. Okay, so the rest of this looks good. Oh, and then muscle. We do need if starts with or contains. Okay. Okay. And then we're back to... Actually, this is only for debugging, so... All right, there we go. Okay. All right, I think that's it. Hey, everybody, how's it going? What's up, chat? Okay. I am now going to test this out. Okay, formats tar, libcs, none, and muscle. Really? That doesn't seem quite right. None. Yeah. Okay, so apparently if it contains GNU, we do need... Okay, so dash muscle dash... How do I guess what I really want to say is if there's a boundary and then muscle and then a boundary. Okay, I think that's fair. All right, so these are hard GNU builds. Hard muscle builds and hard GNU builds. Great. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just add that. Go ahead and push it up. Go ahead and start the PR for it. Oh, whoops, me. Wrong browser. Okay. And then let me go ahead and reference this one. And then we'll get Jojo and or Hackdan on this. David, that is. Okay, go ahead and create the pull request. It's not ready yet because we still got to add in the other stuff. Like, I don't even know what those packages look like yet. And I do want to figure that out. So, yeah, let's go ahead and just see. I don't remember what they look like. I have installed Julia. But let's go ahead and get... Well, let's just go download one of each real quick. I mean, I guess we've got the URLs right here. Might as well just grab them. Hold on. We'll just worry about the latest ones because I'm not worried about people grabbing ones that are 10 years old. Okay, so this is Windows 64. Is that correct? No. Yes. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and grab this one. Boom. That did not seem large enough. Let's see what happened there. That seemed like an error. 1.4 kilobytes, that is absolutely wrong. Oh, weird. Okay. Let me go check that out real quick. Oh. Download should have been blank. Okay. Well, that was more than a typo, but whatever. We're going to fold that away anyway. What's up, chat? Merry Christmas Eve. How are you? Okay, so... let's see if they had the good sense to put it in a release folder, and they did. Also, I'm assuming that we could do zip on this. Let's just check that out and see what that looks like. No? Seriously? No zip? Well, whatever. Doesn't matter. No such key. Interesting. All right, that's fine though. Anyway, all right, so what does this look like? Okay, so it's perfect. It's perfect. It's just an opt folder. So we just move it over and then we add. Does this have a bin folder inside of it? Because a lot of times on Windows they don't have a bin folder. Really weird. You know, the other parts of the opt structure are correct, but then there's no bin folder. Okay, so we got that. Let me go ahead and run this again. Oh, those releases are not what I wanted. Let's do this. We are, just for my own sanity here, we're going to sort these releases. Do a sort by version. And A and B. Okay. I don't even know if we need to do that, actually. No, we don't. Well, we do. We do. Okay. All right, so A-pre, A-ver, A-pre, A to B, so B-ver to B-pre, right, A-vers I equals A-vers I dot had start. We're gonna up to 4 with 0. We'll do the same with B. Oops. Aver. Beaver. Okay, and then we're going to do A equals Avers. Whoops. Avers dot join. B equals Beavers dot join. If a pre A plus equals a pre. Same thing with B here. This is way more work than I ought to do for a one-off for this version stuff, but this is essentially the cheapest way to sort semver. If it's actually semver, which often it isn't, but okay, so if Aver is greater than Beaver, then we want it to sort higher. If Aver is less than Beaver, we want it to sort lower, otherwise return 0. Okay. And actually, oh, hey, what's up, Binary? I do not actually see the, something's wrong with the chat. I'm sorry, if people have been, I just saw this down here in the little preview window. I am not seeing that in the main restream. Let me, I'm going to refresh the chat in both places here. Just 1 second. Yeah, I was sorry. I don't know if people have been chatting or saying hello or whatever. I haven't been noticing the preview chat in the preview window because it's, you know, really tiny. And my main, okay, test. Thank you, Binary64. Yes. Yeah, I refreshed the restream chat and now I see the message coming in. So sorry. Yeah, I was, you know, telling people or asking what's up, how's it going, yada yada. And turns out if people were responding, I did not see it. Technical difficulties all the time, all the time. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Ooh, a.split is not a function. What? Oh. Sorry, I know what this is. A.version.split. So this would be Aver, Beaver, Beaver. There we go. That's what I was supposed to do anyway. Okay, so now... Good, now it's actually showing the last several of these. Okay. So let's take a look at this zip for Windows. And make sure the format's what we expect. And then I'm going to have to end the stream in a little bit here. Because we have Christmas Eve festivities going on tonight. Okay, good. All right, this looks good. So the Windows version looks like what I would expect it to look like. Oh, and that was the x86 version, whatever. All right, let's take a look at the Mac version. And I've already done this one before. So I'm pretty confident in the result I'm going to get, and then we'll check the Linux one, and I have no reason to doubt that the Linux one will be correct, so we could probably just move on. But just to be certain, so one interesting thing to note is that it is just Julia and the version name, regardless of the name of the file that gets downloaded. So if I do tar xvf, Julia, by the way, does Windows have tar? Do we have, when is zip? When is zip? Okay. Noted. Oh, that's a little bit strange. Did my pad start not work out? Why is the Windows 103? Oh, okay. That was the... Oh, okay, never mind. That's something else. All right. There we go. See, it just overwrites it. And then I had my Linux. Yeah, all looks the same. Okay, good. All right, so that's exactly what I expected. So my hope is that when we test this on Linux that it'll just work and not require a bunch of dependencies, but my guess is that it's actually going to require some dependencies. Oh, by the way, I see that it looks like my title wasn't actually updated correctly. Uh-oh. I don't know what my Restream title says, or my Twitch title says, but apparently it did not update. I'm going to go change that real quick. I didn't realize that I got an error message when I updated the title. It gave me an error message, and I didn't realize that until just now. So I'll have to figure out what's going on. Probably just the process is dead. I probably rebooted the server or something. What in the world is this? Oh. Okay, yeah, it looks like I have the title from the meetup the other night on there. So I'm going to go ahead and fix this because I didn't mean to mislead anyone about what we're doing here, because it says there's a the titles are completely wrong right now for what I'm actually doing. All right. Even though I'm about to end the stream, at least now the titles should be correct, even though the broadcast went out with the wrong title. Okay. All right. I'll check into that later. I'm fairly sure it's just that I haven't restarted the. I think I have it running on Alpine, and I don't have Serviceman updated to work with Alpine yet, and so it doesn't have a service file. So when the server reboots, and this is the one in my home lab. Anyway, so we should just be able to copy from something else that's opt style, and let me go look at the matrix, because the matrix will tell us what we need to do here. Categories of installer. What's just an opt style installer? Oh, this is weird. I'm skipping this piece of music here. I think CMake is going to be a good example. CMake or Zig. Let's just copy CMake. Just happenstantially, by the way, alpha, beta, RC, they happen to be in alphabetical order. CMake. Oh, I like this one a lot. What is this one? This is... Oh, they're running their own ads in the thing here. I was like, this is not Street Fighter. This is Super Mario 64. Hold on. Let me find it. Does it... Oh, or does it say in the overlay? Oh, it doesn't say in the overlay on this one. Yeah, this is one of their old ones. Okay, this is Frosty Britches. Super Mario 64 Frosty Britches by Long Box of Chocolate. Okay. Is this correct? Is it been julia.exe? It must be. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Just making sure, just double checking. Alright, this all looks good. Downloading Julia, installing Julia. Remove any leftover cruft. Okay, does anybody have a... Oh, I guess I gotta go get this up first. Okay, that looks right. Let's make sure that this is all correct. Webi path add. Okay. What does this have that the other one didn't have? Write output, remove item, new item, copy item. Probably need to update that. Grab Z installer. I need to get these things generated. Just op style, generate, single binary, generate, etc. All right, but let's make sure our Unixy ones here are all good. Oh, and then when we have this installed, let's check and see. Do I have this installed presently? I think I do. Well, I don't. But I could. All right. Julia 1.10. And how about Ben Julia version? Woo! Took a lot of effort there. Hey, it just happens to be right. Oh, we don't have to worry about this one with the app contents. But we could probably leave it in there just... I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if the DMG was in that format. Okay, and then last of all, let's copy over the README. Although, I'm not really sure what to put in the README. Oh wow, this is kind of hardcore. It's a little too hardcore, I'm skipping it. Okay, it is stylized, both uppercase and lowercase. Nice. They updated it. Nice. Vim plugin. See, I really don't know enough about it to write a cheat sheet, which is one of the reasons I really probably shouldn't have done this. But installation instructions. Oh, please, come on. Get clone. There we go. That's... No. Yeah, what? No. Why is this not the first one? Okay. Get single branch depth 1. Back here. Right, I'm just going to go ahead and try this out. So what we should do here is mkdir-p vim pack plugin start. Julia Vim. And I don't even know how to do the hello world in Julia. There's so many reasons that I am adding this prematurely, or not reasons that I'm adding it prematurely, but evidences that I'm adding this prematurely. I don't know enough about it to be adding it, but I am, so oh well. All right, yeah, we'll go with this. And what should... They don't have a tagline? Are you kidding me? Let's look on their GitHub though. I bet their GitHub has one. I bet it has something that's the Julia programming language. That's it. What do we say? Is this for data science? Is it for data engineering? Programming language for data science, visualization, and machine learning. There we go. All right, cheat sheet. local opt Julia. And then I think that's pretty much it. Can we put a little hello world in here? Oh no. Mandelbrot. That's their hello world. That's it. Yikes, what in the world is that? That's interesting. Code examples. Like, literally, this is the code example. Like, learn Julia. This is it. This is it. Like, this is the code examples page. Oh. Okay, let me see if I can find the reason that I got Julia in the first place. Just like, where's a good place to learn Julia? I mean, that... Okay. I don't... See. All right, let's see if I can figure out how to do this. Hello.jl. And then I can just do Julia-L hello. What if I don't do -L? Oh, okay. What if I just do Julia? Whoops. Load file immediately on all processors. Interesting. Okay, I think it's similar to Node-R. Oh, that's cool. There's interesting things here. Hold on, let me Threads. What's the default? Okay. It does the right thing by default. Great. Okay. Okay. Alright, so it's not the greatest cheat sheet in the whole world, but it's something. Okay, so what do we have? Files, REPL, hello world. I don't know what else to do. Actually, and I'm also forgetting how I do table of contents. Okay, TinyGo. Table of contents, and then there's files with 3. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. So let's keep that then. Okay, how to create a hello world. Great. I wonder, can we compile? Okay. Julia, create distributable binary. I think that's basically the right thing. I think that was the one I'd copied before. No, not quite. Okay, yeah. Alright, so that's something I could check out later. I'm just creating an installer for Julia. I'm not actually I just used it once. I'm just gonna add it to Webi. That's my Christmas present to the world. Just because I happened to use it the other day, and then I decided I wanted to add it to Webi. So Webi meaning webinstall.dev. Webinstall.dev. So just it's so that you can just have super simple copy paste, like boop, this installs something on any system. Starting in 2024, the BSD installers will go into prod. Right now it does Windows, Mac, and Linux for pretty much every dev tool you can think of. If there's any of the dev tools that you use that aren't on here, let me know and we will add them. How are you doing, Slaughter? Okay, I need to get off this thing. I need to get out of here. How to build distributable binary. C. Okay, creating an app. I am so sad that this does not have a README. Okay, let's see if we can figure this out. Okay, so let's do git clone. Do depth equals 1. And I still don't know how we can clone a specific directory. I don't think that's possible yet. Okay, so go into my app. Let's just try this out real quick. I'll at least have one useful thing. And there's probably it looks like there's a way to easily cross-compile. Okay, I've been trying my hand at making a game with the free stuff on Unreal Engine 5, free assets in the store for the first time, so I'm learning a lot, especially for self-teaching from YouTube videos. Cool! Congratulations! Okay, whoops, I don't know why I brought this over here when we need it here, so we can see it. Okay, so then what do we do? Oh, interesting. So this is actually Rongo Bongo. So let's do this then. We'll move my app back into example app examples. And then we'll run interesting. Okay. So let's try moving some stuff around here. Weird. Oops. I don't know that did anything. Artifacts.toml. Okay, so myapp.jl. Name equals my app. So let's look for source. Source my app. My app not found in the current path. Yes, it is. I'm pretty sure this thing is. Hold on. I'm very confused here. Package my app not found in the current path. Precompile. Okay, we're going to go back. I am not clear on how we're supposed to run that thing, but we're just gonna git clone that again. My app is not found in the current path. Urgh. Okay. Module my app. Do we need to bring that up a level? Is that what's going on here? Okay, we're getting further. Oh, no, we're not. Okay, let me go see if I can read a little bit more of the documentation, but I may just have to skip this. I was really hoping to have something particularly useful here. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to go. Okay. Okay, queue, project, create app. Oh, okay. Okay, this is what it's saying that we need to do here. Okay, got it now. All right. Package compile. Okay, so let's just do this. We'll just call it package compiler.jl. Or just call it package compiler. Okay. And then we're going to go into package compiler examples, right? That's what it's telling us. And then we need to run Julia project. And then from Julia, we're going to need to run, okay. I think I'm on board now. I don't know why we can't just run a single command to do this, but whatever. Okay. And then from Julia, we run create my app compiled. What do you mean it's not? Okay, so we're supposed to go into examples. Q, project. Okay, using package compiler. Got it. All right. All right, I see it now. Holy crap. Now we got it. Not what I'm used to. All right, so let's do it this way. Clone and enter the example project. Okay, run Julia in the examples folder. In project mode. Compile the binary. Test and enjoy. What was it? Exit? Right? They tell us exit? Exit. Good. Oh, that's going to take forever. All right. Cool. All right, that works. Excellent. All right, we're going to put how to build a distributed binary. Hello world. All right, Vim plugin hello world. Distribution. There we go. Now I've got something actually useful on here. Whoops. Okay, well, I'll have to test this later. Well, I could probably test it right now real quick. Webi. Next. Or maybe not. Interesting. What's up with that? Hold on, I need to... Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Well, I gotta go. Coming. I was just wrapping up. That's not good one bit. Alright, well, I'm not sure what's going on, but apparently something's going on. Okay, well, I'll have to look into that later. Okay, I gotta go. Adios. Have a good one. Merry Christmas.